Welcome back. Peter Krung speaking, HHO Gas Technology. I am working on a vapor carburetor and I'm going to be adding gasoline to a jar. We're going to do the boiling test, gasoline versus water temperature. We're going to see which one boils first. I've done this test before, but now I'm going to do it on video to demonstrate. I got this idea from Tommy Reed, and what the purpose of this is to maintain a certain temperature without hitting boiling point. Because when on a vapor carburetor or ultrasonic, through a vacuum or compressed air going through it, creates a chilling effect in the gasoline container. So what we're going to be doing is going to be heating up the water and the gas, and we do have a fan in here blowing continuously, so we have any vapors from the gas it's going to be blowing away from us. We have a hot plate set up and it's hot. Here's our vapor carburetor systems. The one on the right is the vacuum one. The one in the middle is the ultrasonic. As you can see, it's kind of a little messed up there because of the vacuum process collapsed it, so that's why we're going to a pipe assembly with a rubber cap for testing first, and then we'll go to a permanent one. But this is going to be the vapor carburetor for the ultrasonic. As you can see, it has a clear hose on the outside that we have to maintain a certain level, so this is in the process of building. We'll be doing that after we do our temperature test, gasoline and water testing temperature. So now I'm going to fill it up. Back it up. I'm doing this myself so you can see me bring it over to the hot plate. Put our temperature gauges in there. Show you the temperature of the water and the gas. That's the gasoline, and this is the water. Now it's time to wait for the boiling. There's the adjustment temperature knob. I'm going to turn it up a little more. This is the reason why I do it mostly in the evening, so I don't have to play with the exposure on the camera. So if everybody's wondering why I do it towards the evening, don't have to play with the exposure. Water temperature. Gasoline. And we do have a fire extinguisher handy. That will not be needed, so we're playing it safe. Let's check the water temperature. You can see that the gas is doing something inside there already. This is the water temperature and the gas. Gasoline. Let me show you inside. The jar is not sitting on the bottom of the pan. It's a 1/2 inch off the bottom of the pan down there. Regular pipe clamps suspending the jar, so you can't say it's setting on the bottom of the pan. We will take it out once both of them start boiling. We'll set the pan right on the piece of wood out there, and the gasoline will continue to boil, and then I'll even remove the gasoline out of the water and hold it, and it will continue to boil. So right now we are in the heating process. I did this last night and I ran out of light, and this is why I'm doing it today. We have some more light. Didn't want to use a flashlight at night, so it looks like I had to deal with the exposure during the bright sunlight. And this is the time and date. Water temperature now. Now we're waiting for the gasoline to catch up. And we tip the jar to get the bubble locked underneath out. Because it's kind of, there we go. We want complete water contact on the bottom of the jar. Don't want no bubble lock, even though there's bubbling underneath it. Out of focus there. It will start boiling right around 160 degrees inside. It's starting to do something right now. I'm going to remove it from the top of the... There you go, seeing one bubble inside there? The water stopped, but the gas made one bubble. There you go, it's bubble again. I'm going to turn the hot plate down to medium. Doesn't need to go rapid, as long as it maintains 200 degrees. As you can see, I lowered it. As you can see, look at that. As I'm moving around, look at the bubbles. Now I'm going to put it on the paper towel and stir it. Zooming in. You can see the temperature. Look at that. And then the water. Nothing. Except for me when I'm sloshing it around. Just moving it in. Look at that. Just slowly moving it. And that's the temperature of, as you can see the difference. And the water temperature. You turn it around, the pan. Hang on, we zoom in over to it. Look at that, still boiling, even on the wood. Now I'm going to take it out of the pan. Watch. Bring it closer on the paper towel again. Let's get it on a dark surface so you can see. Bring it closer, do a straight shot down. Camera staying out of the way. As you can see, the temperature is dropping now. Still a little bit of bubbles in there. I'm not going like this, shaking it up, but you can see it does bubble when you do that. So around the 165, 170 mark, it starts to boil good. There's some bubbles in there right now at that temperature. There's the two temperatures. We're gonna watch it climb again off the pan. I mean off the hot plate. We're going to have to put it back on the hot plate to heat it up again. Well, that's good enough for a test. That proves the point there. Thank you for watching. Peter Crunk.